Oh no!
Oh
I'm
no!
a prisoner.
Roll right back where it
I'm a
started.
prisoner. Okay.
Prisoner.
It all comes full circle.
Oh no! Anyway,
Oh
oh no!
no!
I thought Mantix was gonna say, you know what? I hate you, DM. I thought that's what
It's
you
too
were gonna
early
say.
for me to say something like that because the monstrosity still stands. So, definitely not a good thing to say.
Fair.
All threats must be removed before threatening the DM.
Precisely. Okay, so
We're gonna pick up right where we left off, where Strato was on surprising date night. Some could say shocking, and Mantix, Spitfire, and Zephyr are still on Velocitron, recently opening a care package which has a single pink shovel on it. Action.
The baby's shovel.
What baby's shovel?
One of the triplets. They all have shovels from the beach that they were working on. It's kind of a long story, but they never go anywhere without their
Away.
shovels.
Can we just throw them away?
Well, apparently they're going somewhere without their shovel because it's here and there is no bot here.
No, I won't allow it.
are there coordinates in the box? I don't remember.
Inside the lid, the top lid scratched into the top, you can read
I think it said if you want to meet me in orbit or something like that.
meet in orbit. And then underneath it, a little scratch line, it says Crossboom.
Ah, lovely. Ah,
So this is that bot that Soundwave warned us about. So, anybody have anything that can superheat the surrounding area?
No.
No. Okay, that figures.
I mean, there's me, and just me being here can superheat the surrounding area.
Ah.
We beg to
Hi.
differ.
Wow.
Oh my word.
You're saying I freeze you?
No, you don't
I
do
take
anything.
that compliment.
You don't do anything. There's no effect. Nothing.
No pulse.
As you guys are talking, because I need to do something about this. As you guys are talking, Override walks up to you, Spitfire, and goes,
Well, I guess you're the new leader of Velocitron.
Yes, Mantix?
I'm not
getting
going to say
there.
anything.
Wait,
You shush.
so
anyways.
since you're the leader, what do I do with this bobblehead of you?
You can sell it, bud.
Oh, okay.
Make more money
It's your
if you really
trophy.
want. I have
Cool.
my own little bobblehead.
I'm gonna sell it.
Okay. You do you, but anyway, this is not the point. Override, I wanted to say, you were amazing out there. I really didn't think I was gonna win. I just wanted to say thank you for having a good race with me.
I am the best. Well, second best, it looks like.
Oh, you're the best in my book.
Guess I'll try again next year.
I look forward to it.
Here.
Can I wink?
And I'm slowly coughing. I mean, you mean we?
Is this your personal vendor cleaning bot here with the vacuum? And who is this tall seeker class bot?
Excuse me?
I have a. Oh no.
I forgot about that. My bad.
These are my friends who I care deeply about.
I got upgraded to friend.
Oh, but it's always been friend.
They call me a friend.
Yes, these are both my close friends.
Okay, so then what about you, vendor bot, friend to Spitfire?
Do you want to race?
No, I have better things to do than race one of the slowest things in the galaxy.
That's a shame.
Spitfire, I'll see you on the tracks.
I'll see you later.
and she walks off.
Well, that was nice. What a good sport.
She didn't threaten any of us, so that's always a plus.
Well, she's not gonna threaten anybody when I'm the leader around here.
You know, especially considering I've been flying around the city a little bit.
Speaking of which, everyone roll perception.
Aw.
No. Ah, it's too early for a dice roll.
Spitfire, you know that you just put Override jobless out there because she only had one job and it was to be a leader.
You stop.
I got 11.
Shush. Don't make me feel bad.
Zephyr, I'm really glad you have advantage sometimes.
She's gonna sleep outside.
All
She
right,
has
what
no
are the
place to go.
rolls?
I was
Rolled
gonna.
an 11.
I got a 20.
Okay. The 15 and 20, you see a police bot walking up towards the three of you. Unfortunately, Mantix, you're still caught up trying to figure out why is this shovel important.
It's fair. I'm very confused about the shovel.
The police bot comes to you, Spitfire, and says, "So it looks like you're the new leader.
Yes, that's correct.
Then I'm afraid our first order of business is there's been a murder."
Oh boy. Escalated quickly.
Would you like to elaborate?
The announcer bot from the races has been found decapitated in his resting area by the tracks.
Headless, you say?
Wonder who could have done it.
It's a very particular way
This
to.
is a very disturbing occurrence.
We should have the corporate very shortly as the entire place is monitored. So I'm just letting you know this will be our first order of business as soon as you have a moment.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will see to that soon, but not at this moment.
Guys, it's time to go.
Yes, please.
And the police bot gives you a nod, hands you their contact information, and walks off.
Perfect.
I was concerned about that for a second, but nothing to
Let's
be
get out of
concerned
here.
about anymore.
What do you guys do?
Spitfire, you can't just leave. You're like the leader of this place now. You'd have to appoint a second or something, someone to rule in your stead, to lead in your stead, I suppose.
To override.
I mean, it was my first thought. Like, just give it back to her. I mean, you kind of make a fair point. I can't really just leave, huh?
Yeah, but there's something, you should do first. That way I don't get arrested at a later date.
How do I have to, wait, do I have to race for that?
You're the leader, you decide the rules.
Oh, I can just be like, people can fly.
Right. If you're not the leader, you have to like race for things to have them be even show up on your desk.
Do I have to like go somewhere, write it in paper, and like make it official, or can I just be like speak it into the universe?
Official would be best. I mean, you could speak it into the universe, and you would be probably the first.
I want to make this official.
Okay.
As a bot that's not on the table or near you at all, I suggest you make sure it's clear. So future races, there's no problems.
Yeah.
The rules.
Explicitly clear.
Okay. There is an office. It is a cross of the police department, and it looks fancy. It's got gold trim on the sides. It's got a nice, huge tire in the center, much like Capitol buildings would have in place of a clock tower or some sort of mural. And it's got very decorative sense about it.
Oh, swanky.
Spitfire, can I be your bodyguard?
Let's head in then. Yes, please. On my promise. That's perfect. Perfect.
Can I be your personal
Secretary.
As you walk into this building, there's only like two other bots walking around, and they're like very busy filling out paperwork, trying to figure out other items of agenda as they're changing titles over, and they're making a new lanyards, new nameplate with
Nameplate.
Spitfire on it.
You get a nameplate.
My name, guys. Look. It's actually official. Like to clear my throat and head on up to the desk.
Follow because
I like behind the nameplates, Etch Zephyr was here.
Roll a sneak.
Okay. 25.
such good rolls.
Yes. You are able to etch Zephyr was here on the back of one of the nameplates without even being noticed. Spitfire, you sit down. What would you like to do? There's a PA button that connects to all of Velocitron, There are data pads in front of you that can allow you to type in the new laws or changes you would like to do.
Foist things first. I'm gonna start typing up.
Hoist.
Foist things foist. I'm gonna start typing up a new law.
Yeah.
Or at
What is that
least
law?
changing the law that states that that seekers and flyer modes are not prohibited within the walls of Velocitron will be revoked, and they will be allowed and not have to be grounded or forced
Yeah.
to be grounded, so to speak.
Okay.
They may fly freely.
With each new law or revocation of prior laws, you hear like a kathung ring along the entire city as if that has just been sent to everybody.
Oh,
Bum, bum, bum.
whoa. Yes.
Oh yeah, doing it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to. I was thinking about that. Now that you mention it, I do want to make some flying races. Like have that be its own little sport. Because honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay.
Oh god, wait, wait.
What did you do?
So when you write up on new law, just tell me the general gist of it, what it will entail, and we'll add a little sound effect in
Uh-oh.
the afterwards to be
Bearded
sent to
battle.
all of the citizens.
Let me try and think of a good way to word this.
Maybe you should do a vote for that, because that's kind of a big one.
A democracy? This is dictatorship.
Oh no.
Or monarchy, whatever you want to name it.
You can still get the
Herb.
opinion of the people.
I would like the opinion of the people. Is that
Okay.
like I would like to ask the general public what they think on, since I want, people to be able to fly, to be in here, how they feel on flying races.
How would you like this survey to be announced? A yes, no survey, a yes, no, maybe, strongly feel, strongly disagree kind of type, or a rating system.
I like a yes, no, maybe.
Okay.
Please
State the
and thank
question,
you.
and I will give you percentages.
Oh, whoa. I guess just very general, very basic. What are your thoughts on having flying races?
20% of the population says yes.
Ask about vendor bot races.
Aw.
Oh my god.
45% of the population says no, and then the remainder say maybe, which I believe turns out to be 35%.
Ask about vendor bot death races.
Hmm.
That'd be more entertaining. Come on.
You have a majority technically, Spitfire.
Dude, I mean,
You can instate like a trial run, like see how it goes.
fair.
Maybe like one trial race.
See how people like it.
Hmm.
I think I would like to instate a trial race.
When would you like the trial race to take place?
That
When we get back.
was part of me was like either right this minute or a little while from now.
Okay, we can do a little while from now. You don't have to give an exact date. You can say when you return.
When I return, I would like to instate a trial race. Hey, Mantix, do you want to be in the race?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Mark that down as one participant so far.
I'm sure
Perfect.
Strato will when he comes back, but
Mark that down for 2.
I wonder how that's going anyways.
I know, he hasn't said anything yet, huh?
Does he usually text you when he's on a mission?
Sometimes.
We should check in.
When you guys are talking back and forth, there is a beep on Spitfire's communicator.
Oh, maybe that's him. Let me check.
It is from the police officer saying they have identified the culprit and will be conducting a citywide search for the suspect, and it's an image of Zephyr.
I slowly turn to Zephyr like, but
Is it Zephyr as the
You
vendor bot,
goofed.
or Zephyr as Zephyr?
No, it's Zephyr as Zephyr.
So he's cool as long as he's in the Vanderbilt body.
Yay.
But they have images of him from the monitor of him taking control of the bodies.
I was gonna
The
say.
Vanderbot body, too?
Yeah, yep.
Or you might want to change bodies. Or just, leave.
We might. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
we should
just make another murder.
You should instate a sacrifice
Don't care
for your
about murder.
glory.
No.
Just
I
come,
know.
just come clean and pay bail. You're good. You have money.
Do you really think Zephyr is going to want to pay his own bail? Do you really think Mantix or
No,
I will
thank
pay his
you.
bail?
I will not pay his bail.
See? I say, I think might be a good idea to scoot.
Maybe
Maybe
we should call
put
in
the
Override
Right.
then.
Can I hop on your plane?
What?
Yes, you may. But I
Yay.
would actually like to find Override and can I wait? And I was gonna say, can I like instate like a second in command or something?
Absolutely, you're the leader.
Yeah, I wanna do that. I wanna have a I guess like a vice president, and I would like Override to be my vice president.
Okay, so some time passes and Override shows up at your office as you have sent one of either through communications through your comms or you had one of your interns go and fetch him. Override walks into your office and says,
You rang.
Yes, I have an offer for you actually. I was really hoping because I am gonna have to go away on some business and I'm actually not sure how long I'm gonna be gone. And I don't really want to leave Velocitron without anyone to make sure that this place is nice and safe and such. And I was hoping maybe you would like to be my vice president.
Velocitron has never had a vice president before.
You can be the very first.
You know what? I think I'd like that very much.
Good. Do we have a deal? Hold my hand out to shake.
I mean, ever since the Speedia races have been over, I've had a lot of unexpected free time.
Is it like too much free time or?
Yeah, I kind of miss having something to do.
Okay.
so she shakes your hand.
You got yourself a deal.
Good. I do have to be leaving pretty promptly, so I will. You know how things are run,
Okay,
so
do you know when you will return?
no.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
You best be back within a year. You and I have another race. And next time, I plan on winning.
Oh, absolutely. It won't be that long.
All right, then. I'll keep the president's chair warm for you. And the tracks even warmer.
Thank you kindly, Vice President. And I wink.
She gives a nod.
This is getting weird.
We're weird.
No, it's not.
We ship it.
Yes.
All right, what is next on the agenda?
To the ship.
Override.
Is she still here?
Yes, she's still here.
Override, would you happen to know of any sort of devices or weapons that deal with heat and like heating things up or emitting a field of heat, generally making things hotter?
I don't believe so. Velocitron is a peaceful planet. The majority of people in the city don't even carry any form of weapons.
That's a fair point. Do you guys have anything that can like... never mind. It's fine. Thank you.
Interesting question. Glad to, I think, help.
Very helpful.
Well, yeah.
And there's the sun. It's like right nearby.
I mean, maybe we could like harness the power of the sun. Ooh! Guys, if we could lure Crossboom to the surface of the planet and get him stuck where the sunlight is, make him vulnerable.
Not a bad thought.
Eventually.
I mean,
Might be
first, let's get back to the ship.
Yeah, maybe we should check in with Strato too.
Probably. Or I don't want to bother him if he's like in the middle of something.
We should go bother him.
We cut to Strato, passed out on the floor,
Face down.
He's in the middle
Face
of something.
down. Still traveling through space, flipping back to here.
Alright. Let me send him a quick little message. Just let him know what we're up to.
What is in that message?
It's just gonna be like the gang's heading to the ship and then like a little thumbs up. Hope you're doing okay.
You get a text back. Yes, I'm fine. Winky face.
Guys, I don't know if Strato's okay. He sent me a winky face.
You should ask him what he's doing. Or do you guys have
Send him an upside down winky face.
Ooh.
I send him an upside down winky face.
Returns another message. 2 cars bumping.
Oh god, okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay,
Okay, so ship, right?
Huh. Ship. Let's see. Let's just get out of here.
Ask if there's a third car in there.
You can ask him that if you want.
Zephyr, I'm gonna punch you.
There's always room in a traffic jam.
Oh,
Moving along some
that
more.
was
Hey,
You
Strato
guys are
wouldn't be that
Wow.
bold, okay? Strato would not give out that information.
walking across the city to the edge where the ship can more easily pick you up. Roll me perceptions.
Just say, do we have to walk? Can I fly?
I mean, you could technically fly, but you still have to
Maybe
wait
you wanna
for
stretch your
Spitfire and
legs.
Zephyr to catch up.
Oh, fine, I'll just walk with them.
Oh, I got a 7.
I got a 5.
Wow.
Ow.
What?
Wow.
What?
All right,
Oh,
what'd you
what
get?
a night.
You don't want to
I'm
know.
not saying it.
You got a 3. Perfect. Yeah.
Does anyone
Uh,
see anything?
No one saw
Yes.
anything.
No one sees anything. This figure comes out of nowhere. Zephyr actually bumps into them. But
Nice.
Zephyr didn't know it was not Spitfire because they are also blue. And
Oh,
they
no.
bump into
Oh,
a
jeez.
short, kind of thick built bot and turns down and says
Oh, I'm sorry.
in a familiar voice.
What voice?
Apology accepted.
What is it? Can I see it now? What does it look like?
Yeah, you can see who it is. It looks like Duck Charger, but in their alt mode. Spitfire and Zephyr, it's been a while. Roll a wisdom.
I got an 11.
Why am I so wise?
Mantix, this is a completely new to you.
This
You've
bot?
never met them before. Yeah, you've never met them before.
Okay.
15.
Zephyr, this is Core. At least Core's voice through this bot. Spitfire, you can recognize the voice but can't quite put a name to it.
Fair.
Hey, Spitfire.
Yeah?
It's Core.
What?
Oh,
What?
no.
Who's Core? Who are you?
Oh, my name is Core. I don't believe you and I have met.
We haven't. Why are you here?
I was traveling with my companion for an ancient artifact, but it appears they have left me behind.
Who's your companion?
I do not think they would like that information disclosed.
If they're not here, they'll never know if you revealed them.
We may meet again.
Oh,
Why? Hold on a second. My head.
guys, who is this?
Well, or was essentially, I guess, basically a planet that was trying to just consume as much knowledge as possible and taking over people's bodies like zombies.
I'm sorry, what?
This was
And the
correct.
planet blew up.
I am Core, consciousness of resources.
Oh, you keep that whatever consciousness away from me and my companions.
I sacrifice you, Mantix.
Zephyr, I'm a sec.
Oh no, there has been a misunderstanding.
Has there?
How's there? Yeah, it's
I have given it some thought, and after merging with this Velocitronian, we have felt a connection. An emotion you may refer to it as. Both of us know what it is like to be stuck on a planet yearning to explore the cosmos.
More as in...
I have seen the errors of my ways of trapping others in a place they cannot leave. All in the name to collect knowledge. But what is knowledge compared to experiencing things for yourself firsthand? I know that I am sorry for all the lives I have taken away from others, and the suffering I have inflicted on you all. And I know nothing I can do now will bring them back from the dead. But I would like to be a part of an effort to prevent more deaths. But I also understand if you would want to leave me here.
I'm gonna look at Spitfire.
Can we trust what they say?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I think from the fact that they're here and not trying to do what they once did already just by being on a different planet might be enough proof to show that they've changed.
Well, I suppose you know what they say. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And potential not sure ones are probably somewhere in between that.
Fair. Zephyr, what do you think?
I'd rather die.
I don't think that's not true.
I suppose it's a good thing that this is a democracy and not whatever Zephyr thinks.
I know. At least we know the population is stupid.
Hey. So Core, were you just like abandoned here, or Where are you, like, waiting for someone, or?
My associate was supposed to wait for me at the top of the tower, but they had left by the time I arrived.
Ah,
Oh.
so here's the
That's a
thing,
shame.
Core. If you're going to come with us, you need to be truthful and open about all of your intentions, and in addition, the company you've been keeping. I have a pretty good idea of who your contact was, but I want to make sure it's the right bot that I'm thinking of.
I have already told you my intentions, but I suppose I will tell you who I have been traveling with.
Go on.
Soundwave.
Figured as much. Yes, he's gone.
I realize that now.
You were with him looking for the Matrix, weren't you?
The Matrix is core. That is correct.
Figured. What did you plan to use the Matrix for with Soundwave?
When I came to the realization of changing my ways, Soundwave mentioned saving the universe from Shockwave.
That's what you intended to do?
Correct.
Do you happen to know anything about a bot named Crossboom?
I'm sure if I was still connected to my planet-sized database, I could have access to that data for you.
You don't have access to that anymore?
It blew up.
Ah,
Unfortunately, once my main body was destroyed, all my databanks branched off into their own beings.
okay. Well, I suppose there's not much use in pursuing that then.
Well, we can still take Core with us, why not?
It's up to you. It's your ship they're going to wreck if something goes wrong.
This is stupid.
Or stupid.
We're doing it. If
I mean,
it's stupid, we're doing
If
it.
it goes down, I suppose I can always just fly away, but it's you two that've got to worry about it.
I have a better option.
What's that, Zephyr?
I can turn into a ghost.
What?
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 Yeah.
How do you turn into a ghost, Zephyr?
Yes.
Yes is not an answer in this scenario, Zephyr.
It was so soft.
I turn into a ghost.
Oh,
Everyone roll perceptions.
Oh no. What if I want to turn into a ghost?
What is up with my rolls today?
I'm just letting you know, if you're gonna roll low, now's the time to do it.
Oh.
Oh. Get them out now.
I love the realization of
Oh no.
All right, what are our results here?
8.
14.
14s, you see the police bot making their
Oh no.
way this direction.
Time to leave.
Time to go. Core, you're coming with us.
Thank you.
And you guys start heading towards the exit of Velocitron, and as you do, you call in your ship to come down, and just like before, it can't quite make a landing, but it does get low enough where the on-ramp meets the edge of the city, allowing you to hop onto your ship. Once on board of the Blue Jay, the Purple Bot and the Turbo Fox are there to welcome you on board. The Turbo Fox, at first being hesitant towards Core, but then eventually brushing up against their leg.
Good boy. If Turbo Fox likes Core, then Core's fine.
The Core's the one that tortured the Turbo Fox.
Yeah. And now he seems fine with it.
I feel like I have missed a lot.
Oh,
There's a
you
lot of
sure
baggage
have.
Oh boy.
Core responds while starting to slowly pet the Turbo Fox.
I am glad that you are okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, you're on the Blue Jay.
Okay.
What's the plan?
Do you have coordinates to meet in orbit, or was it just meet in orbit?
It just said meet in orbit.
We have scanners
To
on the
the
ship.
orbit.
Can we see anything?
Yeah, sure. Going into the pilot room on the scanners shows there's a large object in space in lower orbit that wasn't there before.
I think that's the thing.
I want one of the pilot chairs before Zephyr can get to it. If there's a booster seat, I move it.
There indeed is a booster seat.
I'm gonna move it.
How would you like to move it?
Well, I don't want to break it, so I'm just gonna like pick it up and just like gently kind of half set, half toss it like over in a corner, and then jump in the seat.
Okay. Zephyr,
Roll a strength.
roll a strength. For what?
We're picking up the booster seat.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I'm
you don't
like
need to- you
30
don't need to
feet
do that.
tall, bro.
You're not that, yeah. You don't need to
Um,
roll strength.
I introduce. Wait, are we in orbit yet?
You're still in
Or
the
the
ship
ship.
and you're heading towards orbit.
I introduce Core to the room with a hole.
No.
No.
She stands at a safe distance while looking out the room.
I tell them that there's something really interesting in the room, that they could technically watch the space-time continuum unfold before their eyes.
She responds to you.
While I assume you are telling the partial truth, I have been inside your head and I am aware of your mischievous acts.
And I've been inside your head and know that you're a liar. Wait, let me rephrase that. I've been inside your head and I know that you're a liar.
Can I hear this happening?
From the pilot seat to Zephyr's room, probably very faintly.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen.
And Core responds,
In a different time, you would be correct, but for now you are wrong.
I don't believe you.
Your statement is fair.
Spitfire, what are you doing?
I'm gonna leave those two to have their own conversation, and I'm gonna head to the other pilot's seat.
Oh,
Sorry, bud.
As the ship is going into upper orbit, you can see the Crucible Dwellers' massive world sweeper ship. The huge gray behemoth the size of a small moon. Massive, making the Blue Jay look like the size of a pill compared to a cat.
Wow.
Oh,
what
Ugh.
cute.
So, is that Crossboom's ship?
yeah.
Lovely. We have armaments on this ship, right?
I mean, we do, but we're so small. I don't really know how much we could really do against this behemoth of a ship.
That's fair. They give us a radio frequency to contact or anything, or can we just ping the ship?
You can attempt to ping the ship. They did not give you a radio frequency.
Do we want to try and sneak up, or what do we want to do? I don't care. I'm just here for you guys. I don't care about this bot.
I would. Might
We
be worth
make
it.
a sacrifice.
You're not.
Of
You're not
course.
even in here, Zephyr.
You gotta chill out. I'd like to try and sneak on the ship, truth be told.
Blue Jay with the hole in the sides. A world sweeper.
Shh, it's fine. She'll be fine.
Sure. We'll see
As
if they
you
hail
guys
us.
are getting close to the ship, you can feel the Blue Jay begin to shake.
Ah, they probably have a gravity well or tractor beam.
Just as you're saying that, Mantix, you can feel and see a red hue beam from their ship and hit the Blue Jay. And you're slowly getting pulled in.
Alright.
Okay, so really quick, in this continuity, can Transformers survive out in space?
Yes?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the hole.
And guys,
Zephyr's room?
Yes, I'm gonna go to Zephyr's room, but before I do, I'm gonna tell Spitfire.
You're not invited in my
shut
room.
up, Zephyr. Spitfire.
Yes.
Whatever's gonna go down here, they don't know that I'm with you, hopefully. So I think it's a good idea if I try and sneak in or stay behind, and I can. What do you think of that idea? I can fly.
Kind of a fair thought.
It's up to you.
Might be helpful in case the two of us get captured or made prisoners. So.
Oh no.
Oh
I'm a
no.
prisoner.
Roll right back where it
I'm
started.
a prisoner. Okay.
It all comes full circle.
In that case, if you are in trouble and you can't get to your comm, just tap it or something, just a short message, so I know that you're in danger. What should our signal be?
In that point, being pulled with the Blue Jay towards the spaceship.
Alright, that checks out.
You've accepted your
Yep,
fate.
yep. I was gonna try and do
You're
it sooner, but the
such a
tractor
friend.
beam came out, and I was like, I probably won't be able to do it now, but we'll see.
The shot.
Sorry. It was a good idea. I'm gonna give you that.
I was gonna try regardless. As soon as the tractor beam hit it, I was like, dang it. Can't do it now.
Abandoned ship.
Spitfire is familiar with parts of this map, to be fair. So if there are unknowns, you'll have to let me know which direction you're going. If it's left, right, through a certain hallway, and I'm going to try to describe the surroundings, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
So you're being pulled into the cargo bay area, which is a massive room.
Wow.
There is a large dirt excavator, roughly twice the size of the Blue Jay, that fits comfortably in the cargo bay. There's nothing else in this room. It looks like this is where they would store either large crates, other ships, but there are two doors. There is one right in front of you, and Spitfire should be familiar with this one as it leads into a hallway to other rooms. And there's one on the far left which, if we can recall all the way back, is the doors that the additional Crucible Dweller crewmates took an unknown injured combatant through. Roll me some perceptions.
My rolls have fixed themselves.
Oh,
And as soon as you land inside
they
of the
have.
ship, the tractor beam turns off and the doors shut to the outer space,
17.
dropping everything into this room, including you, Mantis.
Got a 19. Are there like rafters up above that I could try and fly into, or are there people around?
There is nobody around except for you guys, this giant earth excavator, and then there are giant beam lights on the ceiling.
Where would be a decent place that I could probably hide? Up in the ceiling, or like... I'm gonna try and stick with
You
this.
can hide.
hide under the ship.
You're the second biggest in
Shut up,
the crew.
Zephyr.
Right. Well, with these rolls, what roll did you roll?
19.
9.
17.
Okay, so Spitfire, you're kind of frozen in place, being back in the very ship that held you prisoner. Oh no. Anyway,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mantix, being on the outside of the ship and having a good line of eyesight, you can see the Earth excavator is huge. It may offer several places to hide. There's even the doors are open with the keys hanging down.
Ooh.
Zephyr, with that roll, you can see everything I described to Mantix, except you are inside of a ship, so you may take longer to get to anything you see.
It's potentially problematic.
Still in Venderbot body. Of course, it's going to take longer.
I'm gonna make a dash for the excavator, and if like the doors have windows, I'm gonna just try and grab the key and then hide in a better spot. Otherwise, I'll just sit in the cabin. That's gonna be a good hiding spot.
Okay, so you make it inside of the excavator. I'm gonna cut to each other person here real quick before anything else happens. Zephyr,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Going to the cabin to hide,
The pilot cabin
I suppose.
in the Blue Jay?
Nah. I guess I'm just going to stick with Spitfire because I don't think I got enough time to go anywhere.
Spitfire, what are you doing?
Great.
Great. I
I
gotta watch this little dude.
I know. I don't necessarily want to leave this ship since no one's making me and no one's here. But I wanna, I guess, just like tentatively poke my head out, just like check the surroundings.
You're checking the surroundings and the coast looks perfectly clear.
Where's the welcome party?
I have to know where. Oh, I guess I can't say that anymore. 'Cause I'm not with you guys.
Right.
You could
say it to
just call me and
myself,
tell me.
You can use your comms.
You want to text me?
I'll just open a comm channel if you answer it.
You know, I gotta call and find out.
Bring, bring.
Hello.
Where is everyone? I'm certain they're expecting us. Well, at least you guys.
You should go say hi.
I definitely thought I like turned to Zephyr like, you go say hi.
There's Core.
Core's with Spitfire and the Blue Jay, but will follow you wherever you go.
Aw.
Oh, interesting.
Two very different reactions. I guess I'm gonna hop off the ship.
Okay. You, Zephyr, begin to hop off the ship along with Core. The Turbofox and the Purple Bot stand at the edge and ask if they can come with you. Well, the Purple Bot, obviously. The Turbofox just yips.
No. You guys, you should definitely stay here for now, okay? And
Purple Bot goes,
Okay.
I want to hand them the pink shovel. You gotta take really good care of this, okay?
Oh no! Where is Pinkbot?
Well, hopefully they're here. That's what we're gonna try and find out, okay?
Okay.
and the door begins to shut on the Blue Jay. Would you like to lock it?
Yes. I mean,
Oh.
it's not really helpful considering
It's a
there's a giant
hole.
hole in the side. But you know,
Well,
just
Up
just
to
in
you then.
case.
Up to you then. If you
No,
wanna
I
lock
still
it.
will.
Okay.
Beep beep.
All right, and you're outside of the Blue Jay. What is your next move?
I'm just trotting along. Chugga, 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 chugga.
You got your little vacuum.
Ready to clean.
Technically, I could hide in plain sight. I think I'm going to try and do that. Just pretend like I'm some stupid vendor bot cleaning the place.
Okay. So with Zephyr in the background, turn on his vacuum, pretending like he is the assistants here, cleaning the place. Core just kind of gives you a look, and then it continues following Spitfire.
First off, Mantix, I think you can come out now.
Well, I want to be able to follow you guys once you figure out where you're going. That way I can go a different way.
Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go the way that I know or the way I don't know?
I mean, not that it's out of character. It's a great idea to further split the party, but
Absolutely.
Jinx.
The entire ship's PA system goes doo-doo, much like an airplane, and you can hear a familiar voice, Spitfire, Zephyr. Mantix, I believe this is the first time you're hearing this, but it is Crossboom.
yeah, I have never heard Crossboom before.
Good. You did get my message. If you want to see your little friends again, you'll tell me where 8-Wheeler is.
Plural friends? What does he mean, friends plural?
The
Oh,
triplets.
he has the other two, okay.
2 of the triplets. Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing. Well, we don't really know. We don't know where Nightbird's ship is.
Well, first of all,
do we?
8-Wheeler's dead.
Well, yes.
Does Crossboom know that Strato is 8-Wheeler?
Not quite, only that he does know that he's been upgraded in some way. So he knows he's technically not dead. He just doesn't know he's going by a different name.
But do we know, like, specifically, excuse me, where Nightbird's ship is?
Nope.
I mean, technically, depending on what he wants, he wouldn't know that I am not 8-Wheeler.
Aww.
We don't know how that's gonna go. But if he knows 8-Wheeler's been upgraded and he doesn't know that Strato is 8-Wheeler, he wouldn't know that I'm not what 8-Wheeler is now. He was still a flyer, and we're about the
You're
same
right.
height.
You're 8-Wheeler.
Question, are you saying this in the comms to Spitfire?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
He could end up, like, testing you. Like, will you say something that only he really knows?
I mean, Strato and we had that talk during the flight. Like, I know most of what happened, and we were all in Madame Emberwebs together. What are his teammates' names?
I mean, we can
What are
try.
his teammates' names? That's something he might ask. I know Axis, and that's it. I know Axis.
Wavelength.
Axis Wavelength.
I'm like, is this something I would know? He's told me before. Can I search my memory banks, Primus? I remember this.
Yeah, you may roll a wisdom.
Look through your filing cabinet brain.
Cabinet brain. A wisdom check. Oh boy, I don't think my wisdom's very high.
Or Strato.
I wanted to
10?
just be like, I call.
How many names
call
do I know with a 10?
You can't answer.
Anything you recollect is what you think is the answer.
Oh no!
What do you mean,
Zephyr,
poor
do you
Strato?
Do you remember any other names?
Nope. What you recollect is what you
No, I'm
remember.
gonna ask
Big
Zephyr.
Dummy's another name.
Or Spitfire, ask Zephyr if he remembers any other names.
Does Spitfire know Spitfire? Try to remember their names.
Mantix, as you're saying this all into your comms, you hear a voice, and you can't quite tell where it's coming from, except it's coming from every direction at once. And it's not Crossboom's voice. It's a loud, heavy voice.
Did just Mantix hear this, or did we all hear this?
You all can hear it, but Mantix can hear it the loudest.
It wouldn't.
Oh.
It wouldn't happen to be the thing that I'm sitting in right now, would it?
Hey.
And as you come to this
Hey.
possible
Jump.
realization, over the PA system,
It appears you are not ready to talk, so I'm going to have Terrorblade keep you company in the meantime, until you all decide to tell me where 8-Wheeler is.
and at that moment, Mantix, the
The
machine that you are
I
in begins
knew
to
it!
transform
Oh my god!
Bye, bud.
into a massive,
Crying.
almost Titan-sized beast with a giant saw blade for a hand and you in the clutches of the other. Everyone roll initiatives.
Mamma mia.
Can I just nod and just go clean, 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 clean?
You can do whatever you want. Roll me initiative.
Oh no!
Oh, nice.
Why didn't
oops.
anybody tell me there was a giant excavator that you fought before?
They should have known. I knew it as soon as you described it. I'm like, well, that's a
I
transformer.
freaking knew it was gonna be too. I
Everything's a
freaking
transformer.
knew it. I should have known
Yeah.
better. I should have known
It's
better.
in the movie.
You went right into it.
That's fair.
You guys saw it and you didn't say anything.
guys are-
You didn't
I
even
know
say
you're
like,
in.
hey,
Here, but I get
Uh,
advantage. Oh, hang
I'll
on.
be
I rolled a
honest.
natural
I was
20.
curious. I was curious.
I also got a 20, but you get
Got a
the
natural.
advantage here.
you were curious and so you just let poor Mantix get. Wow.
I hate you guys.
He's
so
like, this should be
much.
good.
Maybe it's a different one. I don't know.
Goodness, I have enough health.
Zephyr sucks. No, not you guys. Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr.
I
Zephyr
suck?
mostly Zephyr.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I didn't go right into the hand of a giant Titan-sized
I
transformer.
didn't know.
You
I gotta hide.
I should have.
I know, I made it really enticing too. It's like there's keys, it's open.
Ready to
I
go.
should have known.
It's good
You know
to go.
what? It's
All right,
fine.
so up first, you are being grappled. So whatever you do at this moment, you must roll at a disadvantage until you are ungrappled.
Okay. Does he have both of my arms like pinned, or?
He's a Titan-sized creature, and you're in his hands. Yes.
I have to ask.
Easily
Okay,
pinned.
I have to ask. I'm just gonna roll to escape, or attempt to transform, or
Okay,
something.
Roll strength
Natural 20.
with disadvantage.
Dang
remember?
it! No.
Oh,
You're
come
being
on.
grappled.
Why would you do this to me? 14.
I'm sorry, but that 14 is not gonna cut it.
Sucks. I hate this.
I'll describe the scene. You can feel one of his fingers begin to give as you're attempting to escape, but as if he wasn't showing the full force earlier, he squeezes down and you remained in his clutches.
My nat 20's wasted.
Is there anything you would like to do as a bonus? Any abilities or anything?
Let me see. Hang on. Can I Shocking Hands?
Technically, you are touching him.
I don't remember what Quick Boost does, but I think Shocking Hands should try and work. Okay. Roll to hit. A disadvantage too.
Disadvantage. I'll say normal because you are
I'm
touching
touching him with lots of parts apparently because he's got my whole body grappled. I didn't get him.
This is great.
Nope. Oopsie daisy.
With a 6, yeah. Unfortunately, you're not able to gather enough electricity to do shocking hands at this
Very
moment.
stressed out.
As the very stressed out Mantix is panicking because he took
What
the
the heck
bait.
is going on?
Next up would be Terrorblade's turn, as they did roll also a 20, not
Really
natural.
faithful.
And they are going to use their move to try to face plant you onto the ground, like a big smack.
Rude.
And because they are grappling you... No, I'm not gonna
I was
do that
gonna say, that's mean. Yes.
one. A 16.
Ooh.
You get slammed almost full force into the ground.
Can you at least let me go?
Taking, let's see, taking a whopping 15 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, I'm now at 74 health.
And which arm
fine.
is your good arm?
I'm assuming his right arm.
You can feel a bunch of loose parts of your arm dangling off, although it's still attached.
Lee,
Up next we have
thank you
Spitfire.
so much.
Oh.
Does he let me go at least? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, my Primus, what have we done? Alright, first off, I am going to use my small shield. It generates a 5-foot by 15-foot energon shield, increasing my AC by 2 temporarily for 2 rounds.
Okay.
I can use it twice a day. And then I'm gonna try and take a shot.
Okay, roll to hit.
30-20.
That hits.
What am I? Oh, whoops. For a total of 9 points.
Nice. As you blast at this large creature, which seems to be very easy to not miss, as he takes up almost half of this cargo bay standing up. You hit across his chest and you don't see much of a dent as he continues making his way towards you.
Making his way downtown.
We then walking fast, not really. We then move to Zephyr's turn.
Yeah. I got one more kablooey on me, and I'm gonna make the Venderbot body go kablooey, thus ending the opera of Venderbot.
Aw.
Okay, kablooey. I need to come up to him, jump out of the body, which I think we roll in athletics, but it's 2d10 plus 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm surprised nobody said
No!
anything.
I know,
I'm
right?
surprised.
12.
Okay.
My
Roll
asshole.
me athletics to get out of the way with advantage, because you do know you're doing this.
21.
21. Zephyr rolls up in his vacuum vendor bot body from being busy pretending to vacuum this perfectly clean floor already, up to Terrorblade, the massive titan in front of you, and rolls up, does a sick backflip popping off of the body, and the explosion goes off, dealing 12 damage to
But a 21 will
Terrorblade.
get you, Zephyr.
And Zephyr
Well
Really do
done.
Zephyr
cool.
walks away, not looking at the explosion as all cool
Oh,
bumps.
guys, I'm looking at it.
Yeah! You're so cool. Oh my god.
You still suck. I'm never letting you watch my back again.
I didn't go into an obvious trap.
After all the dust has settled from the explosion, Terrorblade still looks remaining unharmed in
It's
some
really
way.
annoying.
There are black smoke marks as if the fire did burn some of his lower, I guess, foot is what you would come up to, bringing it
Probably.
back to Mantix's turn.
Would my healing ability heal the wires in my hand, or the loose wires?
Maybe, depending on how well
You know
roll.
what? It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Is my arm still? Can I use it? Like, obviously, I'm gonna get up, but
Yeah, you can still use it, but I don't know if it'll hold another attack like
that's
this.
fair. It's probably something I should address. Okay. Do I have to roll to heal?
I thought Mantix was gonna say, you know what? I hate you, DM. I thought that's what
It's
you
too
were gonna
early
say.
for me to say something like that because the monstrosity still stands. So, definitely not a good thing to say.
Fair.
Uh,
All threats must be removed before threatening the DM.
Precisely. Okay, so how do I roll to heal? Is it just
What does it say?
It just says I heal 1d12 to me or others twice a day. So I just rolled
Correct.
a d12.
Yep.
9.
9. So you heal quite a bit, and you can feel your arm kind of like blend back together. It could be a better job of healing, but it will do it.
Okay. Does that
for
count
now.
as my action or is that a bonus action?
That's more of a bonus action.
And I'm relatively close, so first order of business is definitely get the heck away from this thing. So I'm gonna get however far away I can, use my movement, and then try and shoot him with my sniper rifle. Yeah, nope, that's a 3. I'm still very concerned.
No, that's a natural one, bud.
Yep, it is a natural one. I only looked at the other number, the total. Yep.
Roll damage real quick, and I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay. That's unfortunate because this is my big gun.
Are you gonna lose your
11.
own arm?
From running away and taking aim in such a hurry after being severely stressed out from being in clutches, you fire your gun blindly, hitting Zephyr for 11 damage.
What?
Wow, that's not fair.
Come on.
Mama Mia.
Oh my gosh.
Zephyr, you get hit. I'm guessing this is your sniper in the shoulder.
No wonder it took you so long to kill a Spark Eater.
Zephyr, until you've been in the clutches of that thing, you don't get to talk.
I don't need to be in the clutches of the thing. I will never be in the clutches of that thing.
Speaking of that thing, it is their turn.
Oh no.
Terrorblade takes their massive saw and takes a swing, but not at any of you, at the Blue Jay.
Yo!
16 points of damage to the ship of the Blue Jay, cracking a massive hole in the top parts.
Oh.
It is now going to use its second attack to try to kick Spitfire
Alright, fine.
with a dirty 20.
Well, I'm getting punted.
Dealing 12 points of damage.
Darn, this thing's a heavy
double slap.
hitter.
First he wrecks your stuff and then punches you.
So mean.
Spitfire getting kicked by Terrorblade is like nothing you've ever experienced before. It not only hits you and hurts, it launches you back at least 30 feet.
Oh! Ow!
But that is your turn, Spitfire.
Oh. just crumpled on the ground. I'm going to do the only thing my tiny little brain module can think of. I'm gonna try and take the Matrix of Leadership. I'm going to try and unlock it.
Ooh, spicy.
Describe the scene to me.
I'm down. I'm all crumpled against the wall. Try not to laugh because it's not funny, but to me it's really funny to just think of someone just slumped over. The last bit of strength I have left, I slowly get up and stand, and then proceed to fumble because I want to make sure that we get out of this alive. There's no way I'm gonna let this thing take us down. And then I try to unlock it.
The Matrix glows in a shining blue light. The Matrix begins to unlock and open. Light shines from every direction, and Spitfire slowly begins to get taller and buffer, and she gains thrusters. Her edges appear more sharp. Blue flames appear to be more deco on her person, but the power of the Matrix then floods out of it. And would you like to describe what happens?
A burst of energy and strength, and finally can stand tall and proud. And
Yes.
bewilderment too, because oh my Primus, it actually happened. So there's definitely a look of shock on my face as I stand newly formed.
Would you like to announce your name?
What is your name?
My name is Scorched Fire Prime.
Yes.
And the Matrix itself unleashes all this blue light, which then you can feel your health increase a little bit, and you can go ahead and roll for that. But all enemies in your area will take 8d6 of damage. Would you like to roll for that?
Please,
Yes,
please
hold
roll
on.
for that.
Let me do the 8d6 first. Combined total 32.
32 points of
Pretty good.
damage through the power of the Matrix makes Terrorblade feel the pain. Not quite dead yet, but they're definitely feeling it now. The ship around you, you can go ahead and roll for your health. The ship around you begins to quake and shake, and you can hear like as if it's slowly coming apart as damage is being dealt by the Matrix to the ship itself.
Nice, Spitfire. Nice roll.
Is that, really quick, I'm sorry. Is that to my max health or is that to my current health?
That is to both.
I wonder how much that thing sells for now with all the pieces inside.
Sweet Silva's Prime Zephyr.
What? Just saying.
And with that, it is Zephyr's turn.
Yes. So, if he felt the pain last time. Was that a snort?
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It just happens sometimes.
It's all good.
It's awesome.
It's all good. Gonna have to hit the boy with the dually pistols.
Roll to hit.
I know you had double pistols.
He has many things, but he decides to do the grapple.
Or
That'd be why I don't know he has double pistols.
Nearly missing Terrorblade. That 4 does
you
not quite hit.
literally have done more damage to teammates than you have to the thing that was holding on to you.
You know what, Zephyr? Maybe if someone had told me a little bit sooner what that thing was, this wouldn't happen. Consider it universal karma.
I don't
Speaking
know.
of karma, Mantix, it's your turn.
Thank the Allspark.
So, anyways, I'm gonna try and do the same thing now that I'm a little bit further away and slightly more composed. Hopefully. Okay, a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, and we'll go ahead and double your result. I'm assuming you're using a sniper again?
Yep.
Okay, roll for damage.
Okay, that did like literally nothing, but a 10.
A whopping 10 damage, and you can see Terrorblade take damage, and as if the Matrix itself has made it more prone to being dealt damage, it takes a step back, but it is still active.
Awesome sauce.
It is now their turn, and they're going to take their saw hand and try to attack you, Spitfire. Or, excuse me, Scorch Fire Prime. 14.
That will not do it.
As you leap out of the way of the blade, it misses. and it uses its second attack to turn towards you, Mantix, and try to attack you.
That checks out.
Oh, wow. What does
Oh,
that
what
even
did that
mean?
even do?
We'll keep it.
Want to keep it?
With
Yeah,
a
no.
5. Yeah, I'm going to keep
Oh,
it.
that's not gonna hit me.
It swings its other hand that is not a saw and tries to punch you, but you're able to dodge and duck out of the way, bringing it to Scorched Fire Prime's
Feeling
turn.
much better now, guys. I've composed myself.
The first thing I would like to do is use Rally Troop, which allows all my allies within a 50-foot radius to temporarily gain 1 AC.
Ooh, I like that.
I kind of wish I was holding that thing so I can call myself Zigzagamus Prime.
Oh, that's amazing.
Care to share the love.
I'm just afraid you're just gonna take it.
He will.
and
Don't give
sell
it to him.
No promises.
But I'm gonna take my hammer, try and swing at his tootsies.
Okay, roll to hit.
Solus has been reborn.
Oh, she's actually a prime. Can she actually wield the forge?
She's always been able to wield it, just not unleash its full power.
It's strength for
Yes,
hammer.
strength.
Well, I got a 12, so
12 lands.
What?
when?
It's a huge titan. It's not going to have a lot of AC.
I take
Okay.
it.
And then it is, I'm just checking, 66 for damage.
It's the potential to be a lot.
15!
With the hammer, you swing and you can feel its leg as if the weight of the hammer is tenfold when you hit the titan, swifting it off its feet as it falls onto its back. It is now Zephyr's turn.
Time to poke him one more time with the pistol.
You can do it.
Roll to hit.
Betting against you.
I hope I shoot you. Oh no, good.
Ooh!
12.
That hits.
9.
9 points of damage. You can hear it scream out in agony, as if it's very near its death at this point.
Still alive?
Yes, the sweet sound.
And at this point, it brings us to Mantix's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do this
Don't biff.
the same thing.
I'm guessing with your
Yes,
sniper.
please.
Okay.
I did not do it. I rolled a 7.
You barely miss him
Oh man!
as you shoot just shy above him.
I slip.
It will then be, unless there's anything you want to do for your bonus action.
No, I don't think he's gonna make it much longer, so no.
Okay.
I'll just go further away.
Terrorblade then uses one of his actions to begin to slowly push himself back up, but struggling in every moment of doing so. So he's going to use his last act to use a saw hand and attack the blue jay, dealing
No! Leave her
You don't
alone!
even
my
roll
God.
the hit.
26 damage to the blue jay, cutting
Oh my
it
God.
clean in half.
Oh,
Hey now.
problematic.
And the ship,
Purple
rockets
button turbo fucks are in
and-
there.
I'm aware. The ship then falls in on itself towards the two halves, bringing it to Scorchfire Prime's turn.
You hurt my ship! I'm swinging the hammer again.
Okay, roll the hit.
Oh, not even for turbo fucks and purple butt. It's just my
even
shit.
gonna go try and
Wow,
get
okay,
them.
I see.
Yes, it's from my ship.
High or
I mean, honestly, just good riddance.
How could you?
We're so angry.
What number?
16?
That hits.
Okay. Oh my god. 19!
19 points of damage. Hits Terrorblade, and as the hammer comes in contact with this Titan, a flash of light comes from the hammer and shoves the Titan against the back wall, and you can kind of hear its wires coming down. And it does one last reach, and before it collapses, and its color becomes black and white, indicating it is dead. End of combat.
Oh, that was rough. Shame about your ship.
Once again, a situation where we have to save Mantix.
You know what? I recall saving myself after,
You didn't even hit
I'm
the
pretty
bot.
sure
How did
I
you save
did.
yourself?
I hit him the same amount of times you did.
You hit him the same amount of times you hit me.
Yeah, that's right too.
I hit him twice. What do you mean?
The explosion doesn't count.
Twice beautiful in your butt.
See, this is what happens when
Why?
Straddle's not there to take the
Hey,
blows.
Spitfire, is the ship still whole, or did it just collect on itself? Is everybody dead, or could she still go rescue people?
Well, I would like to check and make sure.
You guys run to the ship.
Can I stroll, like, maybe a little bit quickly?
Yeah, you can stroll a little bit quickly. Roll me perceptions.
22.
23.
Woo, we're on top of our game now, guys.
I know, we're like very alert and full of adrenaline.
The adrenaline.
Scorched
20.
Fire has a nat 20.
Beautiful.
So you all see this pretty clearly. Digging through the wreckage, you can't find anything or anyone inside of the ship. But on the outside of the ship, you hear Core calling for help, as she was not present during the battle. As you run to the other side of the ship to come to their aid, you can see the Turbo Fox and the Purple Bot are in their arms, as half of the Core's body is being crushed by the ship. And she turns to you.
I tried to save them. Did I save them?
And as you turn them over, their optics have somehow been damaged.
Yours?
Yes.
Oh no, that's so sad.
So unfortunate.
So unfortunate.
What's wrong with you guys?
I hate
They're
Course.
Decepticons.
I might like
is true.
you guys, but I don't really care about anybody else.
Oh, what a coinky
Shut up, Zephyr.
Well, you did a great job, Core. If I were to try and move or like lift the ship, I don't know if I'm strong enough. Is it like, I guess too late is what I want to say? Like,
Roll strength.
I'll help.
If she fails on that, can I pop the head off?
If Mantix is helping, you get advantage.
all right.
To answer your question, Zephyr, I'm going to ignore it.
That's a good thing I got advantage. Okay, I got an 18.
You're able to lift the ship just high enough to pull the rest of their body out from underneath it. And if there were maybe a med bay nearby, you may be able to assist or help them in some way.
You can try and help stabilize.
But in the current that they are in, they're not doing so hot.
Oof.
Such a shame.
Both of us have a healing ability, Spitfire?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
I do.
Them.
Over the PA system, you hear the boom, and you can hear Crossboom ever so menacingly respond.
How interesting. Well, he always was a waste of energon. I guess you want something done, you have to do it yourself. See you soon.
Strato, are you ready?
I am ready.
Stratostorm, you slowly begin to wake up. You can feel your restraints tighten as you attempt to move, keeping you against a medical slab at a 45-degree angle. You look around, and you can see another slab across from you, laying completely flat, another bot. They have an entire visor for a head, which you can assume gives them a perfect 360-degree line of sight. Their body has swords sticking out from each of their arms, a large sniper attached to their back, and it appears they may turn into some form of truck. Give me a perception.
That's a dirty 20. 19 plus 1.
Perfect. Looking around in this dark room, it seems familiar. A lab, if you will. A lab where everything, at least where you remember it, started. You can see Shockwave's shelves, the familiar broken windows in this not-so-abandoned factory. But there's something different. A large portal, which looks similar to the one on Luna 2, but with much, much more upgrades and changes. At the moment, it appears to be turned off. A large cord shifts from the portal, and as you follow this cord to a not so well lit part of this room, a large figure begins to stir. Roll Constitution save.
That's a 9.
You find it difficult to find the words, as if your voice box has been stung. But what is going on in Stratostorm's head?
Strato's panicking, because this is one of his worst nightmares, especially being here again. trying to like look away to find a way to release his restraint and find a weapon and hopefully be able to defend himself. So he's a little bit shaken up.
A bright, singular yellow eye lights up from the shadows, and a figure steps forward, shaking the cord that's connected to the elbow of their arm that contains only a blaster, while the other hand is being used to finish the cord's connection. Shockwave, the mad scientific genius without equal. Shockwave, the puppeteer behind everyone's actions. Shockwave, the reason you've lost your memories, your team. A click and a snap goes as the cord is being locked into place, and you can see blue electricity crack and make a little electrical offshoots, if that makes sense, all along down the cord, all the way back to the portal. And Shockwave says,
"You're not. I'm done playing with your mind. While pushing you to work for Megatron, you slowly converted from the peaceful mercenary to a perfect Decepticon. With the help of Shadowplay efforts, implanting small thoughts and memories and recycling your team was trivial. Mind you, if anything were to happen to your body, you would change to a flight mode as a Decepticon should have. This was merely one of the intentions. It was never meant to be its main purpose. You may be thinking, why me? Why choose me over any other bot? Why put in so much effort in wiping my memories and changing who I am 13 different times? You'll find that the answer at its simplest form, quite logical. I didn't choose you. I needed someone else to do something I couldn't do myself. Someone had to guide them, steer them towards something I could not. Ask yourself, who all on your ship has had so-called visions? Who's seen or been told something either by Primus himself or one of the many cults that call themselves Primes?
Shadow, would you like to take a moment to think out loud?
Yeah, Strato knows exactly the bot Shockwave is talking about, and that's Spitfire. Hearing this information is quite shocking, especially it's happened 13 times, but he never thought he would endanger his crewmates and that this was all predetermined. So he's kind of stopped trying to find the restraint release and is just sitting there thinking, just motionless.
If there's anything you would like to say, roll me a con save.
That's a 18 plus 1, so 19.
Perfect. However, last time your voice box was stunned, through the sudden realization, you're able to say a few words. Nothing largely complicated. Maybe max 10 words. What are they?
10 words. Let me real think.
No pressure.
Okay, I think I have the words. Okay. What's my name? They will stop you. End it now.
Before Shockwave can answer or even acknowledge your tone in any way, from the opposite side of the room, you can see Nightbird get up and start storming out of the room, saying,
This isn't what I was paid for. Killing and torturing is one thing. I don't know what this is. I'm done.
Shockwave tilting their head.
No matter. I have no further use of you. Leave.
And Nightbird leaves the room. Shockwave turns back to you.
Now then, let us continue.